fuses in their dynamite short, light the fuse, shoved in the hole, and they would swing out on their ropes while it exploded, swing back in and clear out all the rocks. Very, very dangerous work. There's actually a monument to those guys up on top of the dam, the High Scaler Cafe. We have all the way out of Black Canyon here. That cliff face that you're looking at off in the distance, that's about 3 miles away from you right now. And that's that chunk of granite I was talking about that Boulder City is sitting up on top of. Now from here you can get an idea. When we come through these narrow walls, the canyon feels very narrow. It feels like it's just a small canyon. Well, the middle part of it, down where the river is, that's exactly true. It is a small narrow canyon. This canyon goes out in a series of steps like this. So it goes out way out that way, and if we could see beyond here, we'd see it doing the same thing off that way. And if we were to look at it from the air, we'd see that it's quite a broad area. That's because the river has gradually cut down through the layers of rock in order to get to where it is right now. We're actually part of the same system of canyons that the Grand Canyon is. This is the same river. Upstream is Lake Mead. Lake Mead used to be the tail end of Grand Canyon. They just filled it up for water storage, like a big water bottle. Now, same thing with this. This used to be the last part of the system of canyons that is the Grand Canyon. Now, just ahead is actually the very last rapid on the Colorado River. When we go through it, you'll notice that it's not much of a rapid anymore. But at one time, and with larger or smaller flows, that actually is quite a visible rapid. So that's a big granite plateau, and what we're looking at up there is more or less the general level of the desert. We're down low now. Yesterday, after I did this trip, right around here, I put on some lotion, closed it up, and then I was driving to my other job after I went rafting, opened up my lotion, got squirted in the face. Because along the bottom, matches them up smaller and smaller until we get actually fine-grained sand that washes up from the bottom of the river up onto beaches like this. Now, a lot of the year, beaches like this get covered by higher water. Other parts of the year, we can't get to the beaches because the water's too low and we'll run into the rocks before we run into the beach. However, with all these beautiful beaches, I think we should stop at one. Raft as we go if you want. You can eat them later on. We're going to stop later on too, but right now, since this is such a beautiful spot, I'm going to stop here for about 20-25 minutes and give you a chance to look around. If you want to hang out on the raft, that's fine. If you want to walk around, you don't even need shoes if you want to just walk around on the sand here. Alright, hold on. We're going to run into the beach.
Just sit right back and you hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic point aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of a fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The The ship set ground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, a millionaire and his wife, a movie star, the professor and Mary Ann, here on Gilligan's Isle. So this is the tale of our castaways. They're here for a long, long time. They've had to make the best of things. It's an uphill climb. But first mate and his skipper too will do their very best to make the others comfortable in their tropic island nest.
No phone, no lights,
no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's primitive as can be. So join us here each week, my friends. You're sure to get a smile from 7 stranded castaways here on Gilligan's Isle.
Go through this wake now, so you might feel a few splashes. Yes?
Right here. Viva is to hike. You can hike it in less than 3 miles from Highway 93. This is one of the most easily accessed places, accessed by road here. Or by trail anyway. There are 3 kinds of rock in the world. Sedimentary, like that sandstone layer we saw. There's igneous, which is what lava rock is, and then there's metamorphic, which is usually sedimentary rock, but it's rock that's been changed underground, far under the earth by heat and pressure. Right here we've got a perfect example. This is very, very old rock. This is not the same young lava rock we've been seeing. This is old sedimentary rock that was changed into something else. This particular rock is 2 kinds. The darker colored rock is called schist. The lighter colored rock is called gneiss, G-N-E-I-S-S. Wind, primarily, also by water. But mostly that's just carved over time by the action of the wind, coming either up or down the canyon. See it yet? There's a good spot right there where you can see through.
A bit like our winking man up in the roaches.
That's a desert window, folks, and if you pay attention, you'll see a few of those as we go down here.
There you go, Bill. Oh, yeah.
Close it. Oh, he's posing for us.
Joe!
Joe.
So those sheep that's a female that you see up in silhouette there.
How do you know?
They'll eat anything that you see that's green or partially green all along the cliffs there. They've got 4 stomachs to help them digest all that fibrous matter. They chew their cud like a cow. They've also got a special hoof. It's split in 2, of course, like any sheep. It's nearly as hard as steel on the outside, and then between the 2 sides there's a spongy, rubbery spot that actually helps them to stick onto the rock. Yeah, all the way to the top.
He's going to have a drink of water and then he's going to chase them ladies. There he goes.
And if you're not comfortable with bats, you're going to want to wave your hands like this as you go in there.
Here goes yours.
I'm tripping, mate.
I like that.
Keep waving those hands. Right here's our place. Mounts here.
Probably not cold, but there's some hook in that thing.
This is Emerald Cave. Go ahead and take a look off the front of the raft if you want to, and look at the color of the water in here.
It's kind of like Cameroon if you ever went down in those caves that you.
That is, of course, how the cave got its name, is the color of the water. And that's caused by the angle of the sunlight coming into here. The refraction of the sun's rays. You can see mostly the green in the spectrum, right in the middle of the spectrum. That has to do with the algae that grows along the rocks down there, and the fact that this water all comes from nothing but. So most of these caves today have been caused by that water eating away that I talked about. Slowly eating up the minerals in the rock and causing the cave. This one's different. This one's a fault. We're right inside a fault line right now. You look outside on the other side here, and we've got a tiny version of the swallow called the mud dauber wasp. It lives about the same life cycle. They're very scary looking wasps, but also very friendly. They don't mind us being here at all. Those canyon wrens that I talked about that hop around the rocks, they like to come in here and digest their food.
Linger ever in the noonday sun, linger a while in the shade of a tree. Throw
Watch your heads and shoulders again.
Wakes the morning, we roll along, baby, blue skies above. Everyone's in love, up the lazy river, how happy we'll be. Up the lazy river with me. Up the lazy river, by the old mill run. Down the lazy, lazy river, in the noonday sun. You can linger for a while in the shade of a tree. Your troubles, baby, dream of me. Up the lazy river, where the robin song wakes a bright new morning, where we can roll along. There may be blue skies up above, but as long as we're in love, there will be a lazy river. How happy we could be. Up a lazy river with me. From the halfway mark, yeah, up a lazy river, where that robin song awakes the bright new morning. We can roll along. There are blue skies up above, and as long as we're in love, we'll be up a lazy river, up a crazy lazy river, up a lazy river. I ain't going your way. Get out of my way. Up a lazy river with me.
Come over here. Look right here. Look at
Big fish. They go see them.
River adventures, so these might be able to take us back across Hoover Dam, Arizona. There's one of the big tall cacti that are indigenous to Arizona only.
Are going places like Willow Beach, they do let us come, but they do have a stop here to make sure. And you know, none of you look too shady, so we should be okay.
Good. I would say don't go to the back of the coach. Because they get out the back, we're being strong. We're never getting one.
Oh man, you're supposed to be on vacation. Why are you tired? Come out here and work with me for 8 hours. Then you can say you're tired. Enjoy your afternoon, everyone.
Will do.
All right.
Right. The water's way down.
That's where you started, huh? You have the Arizona clock tower here, and then the Nevada clock tower on the other side of the dam. And if
Calico.
Gentlemen, come on up to Little Balloon for the first good fight of the day. Clear the streets and grab your seats.
I'm going to give you a little gun safety class, okay? First question. What happens if you're playing in a park or a school and you see a gun laying on the ground? What do you do? What do you do? Just tell me. That could be your arm. That one hurt. You might just serious damage. It's the explosion that makes that. It's gonna hurt you, Ron. Don't let it make you talk to you about my prisoner. They need money in the saloon and I ain't got none. Come on out of there. Come on, Sheriff. Sheriff, come on out. I want to talk to you about my prisoner. Are you coming out or I gotta come in after you? Come on. Let's go. I'm only going to give you one more chance. Maybe two. Sheriff! I'm going to back up and I'm going to shoot holes in your jail. That did it. I'm mad. What tarnation's all the yelling about? Get out here, I want to talk to you. I am the marshal of South Calico. And I come up here to get I know who you are, you old goat. You do? Yeah. Well, you're only a sheriff. Anyhow, what'd you do to the coffee? You put sugar in the coffee, didn't you? You can't even drink it. What's wrong with the sugar? You got any more complaints? What kind of cowboy are you? We've been sharing that jail for 3 months now. But you don't put sugar in the coffee pot. Well, you didn't tell me that. Jeez. Anyhow, I want my prisoner back. I can't. I have the one I got in that jail in there. What prison? The one I brought up 3 months ago when you let me stay in that jail. Well, then, I want you to know something. What? I'm sick and tired of you staying in my jail. If you wouldn't have burnt your jail down, you wouldn't have to be in my jail. Now you wait a minute, you idiot. Don't you start on me. I'm going to tell you something. You're responsible for burning my jail down. You wait a minute. How am I responsible? You put all that wood down there next to the jail in the outhouse. I was taking wood down here so you could stay warm, you old goat. Yeah, but you didn't have to stack it up next to the jail. And don't call me no old goat. I tell you what, if you weren't in the outhouse lighting matches to get rid of the stink, you wouldn't have burnt your jail down. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Blister Brain. If you hadn't sent your mother-in-law down there, I wouldn't have had no steak. She fancies you, you know. Yeah, I'm going to fancy you. I'm going to tell you what. I got a warrant for that man in there. Where's your warrant? It's $500 worth. Let me see that warrant. $500 worth. Now look at it. That's him. And I want him. That's not legal. Why ain't it legal? It's got too many loopholes in it. Ain't got no holes in it. Out does. You're gonna get me riled. Riled? You know what? You couldn't get riled if you ate prunes for lunch, raisins for a brunch, and beans for dinner. That's still come on, bring it. You know what? What? You bring your fist to a gunfight, wouldn't you? Huh? Put that back in your holster. Now I do it. You're a sneaky. I'll shoot you in the foot. I'm gonna shoot you in the knee. Yeah, I'll shoot you in the elbow. I'll shoot you in the shoulder. You can't shoot me in the shoulder. Why? You can't reach that high. I'll shoot you through your badge. I'll give you the count of 3. I'm gonna start shooting. 1. Wait a minute. That ain't 2. 3. You missed. Don't shoot my cup. I don't care. You couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat. Oh yeah. Well, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn if you were on the inside with the door shut. What? You couldn't hit the bottom of a well if you fell in from the top. Hold on. This is just one. Wait a minute. I said wait. You what? Hold on. I'm calling you out. We're going to settle this once and for all. You're calling me out? Get out here. We're settling this like true cowboys. Now get out here. What are we going to do? You go ahead. Since I called you out, you count to 3 and we'll draw and shoot. Capture that. You want me to count? Yeah. Really? Come on, count. Come here. What? You can't count. Go ahead and kill everybody. I know you can't count. Why you not? Don't you even start on me. Come on. Let's get this done and over with. I'll count. What are you going to count to? 3. Okay. You ready? Yeah. Okay. 1. Wait a minute. Then 1. Don't you try it. Then 1. 2. Oh, okay. You ready? 1. 2. Then 1. 3. Would you die already? Deputy! Make some more copies. Hey, deputy, get out here and clean this mess up. Dump that copy out. Get out here and clean the mess up. Clean it up. Not over there, over there. Deputy dog, clean that mess up. Clean it up. Right here. Hey, you. Clean that mess up. Get his hat. Get his hat. Get his hat. Bring it on. Come on. Now let's go gunfighting.
Oh, she already seen you? Who? Robert.
A general store. Gunfighters wanted. Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. I was going through my winnings this morning and I didn't realise it.
Missed again, Fred?
Yeah. Only a little bit. It's him here, Josie.
Yeah, Barrington's here.
Leading me astray.
And it became a very important rail center between Los Angeles and Las Vegas, and also Salt Lake City.
Some new construction.
If you go to Monterey, they also have one there. Every 20-some miles there's one. Here you can pass this one.
Yeah, I'm getting them, yeah.
Yeah. If you look to the right, you can see a little bit farther around 66.
It's still going.
Christ almighty. Crikey, just got the back end of it then. Oh, it is, that one
People
is.
do around 66. They might travel like 100 miles on it, or 50-some miles, depending.
Well,
Yeah. Apparently they filmed quite a few films from here. They didn't say one or two, there's plaques on the lifts and what have you, telling you what actually scenes were done. I'll find out. Very nice. Very impressed. Chinese theatre.
yeah, well, he's one of the very few people I've actually known along this stretch.
Oh, well.
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones.
Well, there's the Roosevelt. The very first in where I stopped in America last time. That should tell you where we are now. Ready for a good afternoon.
You never fall?
Just a quick one.
Jaws.
Don't worry, other people sitting in blue seats will get wet, and their children, and cameras. Eyes, the goggles, your dog feet. Oh. You witnessed a prime example of movie making magic in action. We dump thousands of gallons of recycled water from tanks at the top of the hill. The water crashes down the hill, careens under the bridge, goes right back into the drinking fountains for your drinking pleasure in the park. Just like in Paramount's production of the Ten Commandments, starring Charlton Heston, which was not filmed anywhere on our lot. I'm going to take you through the Red Sea. If you have any valuables on the floor, give them to me. You might want to lift up your feet. Sometimes the Red Sea seeps over the tram floor. Keep in mind there may be more water just around the corner, so be prepared. Now, if you should happen to get wet, don't worry. It's just movie water. It washes right off. There you go. For your own safety, please remain seated and please keep your arms, legs, and heads inside of the tram. It's a safety issue. Oh, thank the maker. This oil bath is going to feel so good. That's the third time this week. The big tan building with green tinted windows. It's our property department. A proper property is anything that you see in the scene of a movie or television show. Give me a small. Pretty good, huh? Yeah, I've been practicing. Take a look on your right. We have two sets of steps leading up to the second story set above us. We have trucks and cars and most boards. Well, that's just the Turner. We get these all the time in Southern California. Nothing to worry about. Well, okay, there's that. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, thirsty, all the drink for you and your men. And look at it, it's free and good for everybody.
That's a real shark. Yes, it is. Look, it's swimming. Uh-oh, we got the man.
Uh-oh, there's the man. Shark, you got the man. Is that a man? That's a dog right there. Look at Is that a man?
Yep.
Chuck's away, Ginger!
Prepare yourselves, people. Starting with the climbing of the hill valley, then we're about to enter the pretty rock place. Hello? Anybody home? It's not the dinosaur. Hello? It's a Tyrannosaurus Hey, I'm ready. I know this.
say the universe, are you prove that my lady's invention is a success?
Well, look who's coming through. Hey, up here! Hi, Spidey! Here we go into Jurassic.
While the mariner roams the 4 points of the compass on the endless seas of Waterworld.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Waterworld. You can recognize some of our cast from the work in film and television. From Planet of the Apes, Dave Anthony. From Star Trek Enterprise, Dave Matty. From Three Ninjas, our Brazilian Rico Burgos. From Nash Bridges, Greg De La Riva. Doing this spectacular fire dive. From CSI, Steve Schreiber. And on the boat, from Pirates of the Caribbean, Corin Maurer. From Angel, Kenny Richards. And from Law and Order, I'm Sheridan Chris. Thanks for seeing our show. Have a wonderful day here at Universal Studios, Hollywood.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do enjoy more.
It's getting a little bit more interesting. Taking somebody away. Yeah, they just took somebody in the car, somebody from the other side. Don't know whether they arrested somebody. They're taking him away, whatever it is.
Where did he come from? The place they arrested?
I don't know. Where's that one coming from?
Here.
Behind? Tasting building.
Deeper than the deep blue seas.
When somebody needs you, it's no good unless
and stuff, but nice, but a little expensive and they didn't stay open too long.
Where the road will lead us, only a fool would say.
Only a fool would say.
But if you let me love you,
it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way.
all the way.
Taller than the tallest trees. That's how it's got to feel.
Deeper than the deep blue seas.
That's how deep it goes if it's real.
And when somebody needs
When
you,
somebody
it's no good unless she needs you. All the way through the good or lean years, and for all those in between years, come what may.
Come what may.
Who knows where the road will lead us?
Only a fool would say.
But if you let me love you,
It's for sure I'm gonna love you
all the way. All the way.
I'm gonna love you all the
Now from here you can get an idea. When we come through these narrow walls, the canyon feels very narrow. It feels like it's just a small canyon. Well, the middle part of it, down where the river is, that's exactly true. It is a small, narrow canyon. This canyon goes out in a series of steps like this. So it goes out that way, and if we could see beyond here, we'd see it doing the same thing off that way. And if we were to look at it from the air, we'd see that it's quite a broad area. That's because the river has gradually cut down through the layers of rock in order to get to where it is right now. We're actually part of the same system of canyons that the Grand Canyon is. This is the same river. Upstream is Lake Mead. Lake Mead used to be the tail end of Grand Canyon. They just filled it up for water storage, like a big water bottle. Now, same thing with this. This used to be the last part of the system of canyons that were in the Grand Canyon. Now, just ahead is actually the very last rapid on the Colorado River. When we go through it, you'll notice that it's not much of a rapid anymore, but at one time, and with larger or smaller flows, that actually is quite a visible rapid. So that's a big granite plateau you can see up there, and that's about. And what we're looking at up there is more or less the general level of the desert. We're down low now. Yesterday, after I did this trip, right around here, I put on some lotion, closed it up, and then I was driving to my other job after I went rafting, opened up my lotion, got squirted in the face, because down here we're pretty low. Matches them up smaller and smaller until we get actually fine-grained sand that washes up from the bottom of the river up onto beaches like this. Now, a lot of the year, beaches like this get covered by higher water. Other parts of the year, we can't get to the beaches because the water's too low and we'll run into the rocks before we run into the beach. However, with all these beautiful beaches, I think we should stop at one. You can eat them on the raft as we go if you want. You can eat them later on. We're going to stop later on too, but right now, since this is such a beautiful spot, we're going to stop here for about 20-25 minutes and give you a chance to look around. If you want to hang out on the raft, that's fine. If you want to walk around, you don't even need shoes if you want to just walk around on the sand here. Alright, hold on. We're going to run into the beach.
Full stop.
To the beach.
We're just scoot it up a little bit.
Oh, sure. But it's not a big white spot. No. That's a big blue wet spot.
Not very fast. It goes up a little bit if the river's coming up, or of course when it's higher. It's probably going about
Anybody else like that?
3 or 4 miles an hour.
I think that's all it is.
A lot of times.
Oh, there we go. Settle up. Now, this is when I say the daftest of things, Gary. We are now rafting down the corridor. That's the little bit of beach where I had the lunch last time I came. Right over there. Go through this wake now, so you might feel a few splashes. Yes?
Right here. It's a popular place to hike. You can hike in here in less than 3 miles from Highway 93. This is one of the most easily accessed places, accessed by road here. Or by trail anyway. On what? You can see this is actually carved back quite a ways back into here. Now watch your legs as we pull in here. You may come pretty close to these rocks. I don't want you to get squished. Do the best I can to not run into anything. You can see there's a little waterfall right there. That water coming down there is just about 80 degrees. It's a lot cooler than a lot of these hot springs. It runs down for a ways before it trickles over here. And here you can get a pretty good idea too for how tenacious these desert plants are. These are called tamarisks. These wispy. Those were probably blown upstream from California back in the 1800s. Missionaries and ranchers brought those west and by their mission and methods over here.